how I got lean in my core and my midsection. It was a journey, and I want to tell you guys about it. Right now it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm currently doing my breakfast routine. You see the eggs. You know I live by eggs. I preach that a lot. There was a time where, I wanted to be super lean, and I talk about that a lot. And I didn't know exactly what to do so that I could be lean and have my six pack or, more definition in my physique. I just had the muscle, and I was doing a lot of strength training in the gym. And I spent about 1,500 to go to a naturopathic doctor and to seek guidance. I'm going to make a video out of that so you guys can see what that journey was like. And I'm like, there has to be a way where I can bring my body fat percentage down. Realistically, that's all it was, because the muscle was there, the physique was there. I needed to bring the body fat percentage down, but I just couldn't do it. And I was struggling with that for a while. And I was almost at a point where I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and eventually it would get there. That's what I thought, right? But years had went by. Years had went by. And I think that's like the biggest mistake that I've ever made, thinking that I could keep on doing the same thing and that something is going to change. And we all know that's the definition of, a mad person, right? Insanity. And I'm like, but I guess it was just the ego of being a man and being in the gym and having that down pat for so long, because it was so long that I was in the gym. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. How can I not figure this shit out, right? But I see a lot of people doing that, and I think it's something big when it comes to fitness. Everybody thinks it's fitness. Like, I can figure it out on my own with time. But the thing is, you're spending on acquiring the knowledge to become who you want to be, whether it's finances right up front, right away, or it's time. Either way you're going to spend. You're either going to spend with finances to teach, for someone to teach you how to acquire what it is that you want, or you're going to spend time. And most people don't have the time to spend, especially if you're a busy person, especially if you're a family person, especially if work is crazy. You don't have the time. Like, I don't even know how many hours, but I've spent, let's say, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. minimum 5 days a week. I'm being good. 5 days a week for 2.5 years. That's the time that I've allocated into fitness, nutrition, understanding the human body so I can coach my clients. That's the amount of time that I've invested in the last 2.5 years. Those amount of hours. Do you have that? Most likely no. You most likely don't have that, right? So now if I did that in 2.5 years and you don't have that time, it might take you 5, it might take you 8 years to do it, right? Because you got to double, triple what I did. Now, in that time, right, you also got to factor in my personal experiences, my trial and errors, all of that nature that I did to become who I am, right? But the reason I'm telling you this, what I learned was that in doing that, I was consuming too much food. It's not that I was eating the wrong food or anything like that, because I knew what to eat that was healthy. And that's what was pissing me off the most about it. It's like, if I'm eating healthy, how am I not getting the results that I want? See, it's all about being efficient. Even with my turkey bacon, I cook all my turkey bacon for the week on Sunday so that I'm not standing in front of the stove having to cook turkey bacon every single day. All I got to do is pop this into microwave for 30 seconds and we're good to go, right? So I was eating too much. Now, what did I learn from that? I learned that this is why tracking is important and tracking is beneficial, because you're able to see how much food you can consume at a certain body fat percentage to remain that way, or to go down in body fat, or to go up in body fat. I know now, and I don't have to track every single day. Majority of the days I do track, but even if I eat off of my nutrition structure, I know the estimated amount of calories my breakfast, lunch, and dinner is. I know the amount of calories in a day that I need to be at a pretty, like right now I'm 174. I checked the scale this morning, I was 174.4. My goal for this summer is 169. So I'm not that far off. I'm about what, 4.6 pounds off. But I know, because I know what it requires for my body to stay at where I'm at right now. And that had to come from tracking. A lot of people are not tracking, so they don't know that information. You don't know exactly how much food you're consuming in a day. You don't know how much you need to come less. You're freestyling like a rapper, and you're not a rapper. And that's why you're frustrated with the results that you're getting. You're standing in the same place. You've been at the same place for a long period of time. It's been years. You can't figure out why you can't bring your body fat percentage down, why you can't bring your weight down, why you can't build muscle, because you don't have a structure that you're following to get the results that you want to get. Because if you had a structure like me, I could bring anybody to their physique goals. I could take my physique anywhere that I want to, because I know the structure. I know what's required. Right now, I'm just maintaining. I'm on maintenance. I'm maintaining. As long as I stay around 175, even if I go up, as long as I don't pass 178, I'm okay. Because I'm not training super hard right now. It's not going to take me a long time to lose 5 pounds, right? I could do that in a month, right? In less than a month. So I know that because I've done it already. And that's what's going to allow you to basically make a change in what you're doing. And, you know, it applies to life and everything, because once you have the knowledge of what you need to do, you have it for life. But why would you want to keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again and just hoping, you know, you get your shot in? Or freestyling, hoping that you hit something? Why would you want to do that? I'm telling you this so that you can eliminate that, and you can allocate more time to the things that need your energy, your family, work, you know, taking trips and vacations, while knowing that, okay, cool, I invested in a coach, or I got this knowledge from somebody who was doing what I want to acquire, so that it can be efficient for you. When I wanted to get lean, I saw one of my homies, and he was on his nutrition structure, he was tracking, and I've been in the gym way longer than him, but he was getting the results relatively quickly. So I said, yo, hold up. I got to know what you're doing. Like, I need you to tell me what you're doing, please, because it's like, this is not making sense. And I had tried everything at that point, right? I had tried everything at that point. So he said, okay, cool. I'm going to show you Wagwan. He said, I'm going to show you what's up. And he showed me what's up, right? And did I want to do everything to the T that he has showed me? No, right? Right? See, I'm eating turkey bacon now. I love regular bacon, and I only used to eat regular bacon before a point. I didn't even know about turkey bacon. But regular bacon has too much fat. Right? Turkey bacon, high in protein, lower in fat. Right? So what I'm saying is that in doing that, in seeking assistance from somebody who was getting the results that I wanted, I was able to get the results that I wanted. And that's all it took. And you might be thinking, why didn't you just do that earlier? Because I didn't have nobody who was knowledgeable on nutrition and tracking and getting the results that I wanted. And if I saw anybody online, they were doing a paid product, a paid service, they weren't going to give me the information for free, right? Anybody who I had messaged and I was asking for assistance, they were like giving me the bare minimum and telling me to get into their program, right? So the point I'm trying to make is the information that you need sometimes is better to get it from somebody and save yourself the time, the effort, the exhaustion, the frustration of acquiring what it is that you need. You don't have to do that. I was never this lean past 2.5 years ago, but I was in the gym for over 15 years, but I was never this lean. And it's because I knew, I learned what I need to put into my body, where my calories need to be at, where my macros need to be at, for my body to do its thing, for me to have my six pack, for me to be this defined. And you can do it too. and I'm about to eat my breakfast, so I just wanted to share that with you. It's part of my morning routine. And, you know, have a blessed day. You deserve to be in the best shape of your life. You already know that. So, yeah.